Guys, stop scrolling. Stop scrolling because this story sounds unbelievable. Now, a police official accused of helping her own son escape after a shooting. Yep, you heard that right. And the details, they get worse the deeper you go. Now, this all centers around Jennifer Lackard, a police official in Mount Vernon, New York. Authorities say she wasn't just connected to the suspect, she may have actually helped him after the crime. Now, she's under arrest, and the entire situation is raising serious questions about trust, power, and accountability inside law enforcement. Now, here's what investigators say went down. A shooting breaks out in the Bronx. Not long after, the suspect, identified as her own son, is on the run. But instead of turning him in, police allege that Lackard helped him to get away. We're talking about possible assistance during a manhunt while law enforcement was actively searching for him. Let that sink in. I know, guys, from all the crime shows we watch, we know that is called aiding and abetting, isn't it? Now, eventually authorities caught up, and not just with the suspect, but with Lackard herself. She was arrested and now faces serious charges tied to obstruction and aiding her son. For someone inside the system, that's a massive breach of trust. Now, guys, this isn't just one of your typical crime stories. This is a head scratcher and makes you think deeper. Because when someone in law enforcement is accused of protecting a suspect, especially their own family, it raises some deep and uncomfortable questions. Would this have played out differently if she wasn't a police official? How often does loyalty conflict with duty? And how much damage does something like this do to public trust? Now, right now, the case is still unfolding, and there are likely more details coming, especially as prosecutors lay out exactly what role she allegedly played. And depending on what's proven in court, this could turn into an even bigger story. Now, guys, what do you think? Was this a mother trying to protect her child? Or a police official crossing a line she should never have crossed? I want you to drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you want more stories like this, guys, as usual, please hit the share, like, and subscribe button, because this one is far from over. And I'm going to read the article to you guys. The article says, former Mount Vernon official accused of being getaway driver in Bronx shooting. So the article, as per CBS, it goes on to say a former Mount Vernon police official faces attempted murder charges for allegedly being the getaway driver in a Bronx shooting, prosecutors said. A newly unsealed indictment states her family was part of a coordinated shooting attack outside Bronx Criminal Court in June. Now, Jennifer Lackard, 49, served as Deputy Commissioner of Wellness in the Community Affairs Division of the Mount Vernon Police Department. According to the NYPD, police responded to a shots fired call outside the courthouse on East 162nd Street and Grant Avenue in the Bronx just before noon on June 29. Police said a gunman opened fire at a crowd of people and took off in a vehicle that headed northbound on East 163rd Street. Fortunately, no one was hit by the gunfire. According to the indictment, Lackard's 20-year-old son, Chase, texted his mom to be waiting outside the court, writing, "Be directly in front when I leave." Jennifer Lackard allegedly replied, "When?" She later allegedly texted, "You can't just sit directly outside. It has to be timed right." Prosecutors say Chase Lackard then put on a black mask inside the courthouse before getting into the car with Jennifer Lackard and her husband, James Lackard. The trio allegedly drove around with a loaded firearm for 45 minutes before pulling up behind the courthouse. That's when prosecutors say Chase Lackard fired multiple shots from inside the car towards a crowd before the family fled. At 5:30 a.m. Tuesday, police executed a search warrant at the family's apartment in the Soundview section of the Bronx. Jennifer Lackard and Chase Lackard were arrested. They were charged with attempted murder, 3 counts of attempted assault, 6 counts of weapons possession, as well as 1 count each of conspiracy and reckless endangerment. Now, Jennifer Lackard pleaded not guilty in court Tuesday. Her defense attorney said she has dedicated 20 years of her life to helping vulnerable populations. She joined the Mount Vernon Police Department in 2020 with a focus on police reform, community complaints, and community relations. Her background was in organizing and social services. Now, on Tuesday, Mount Vernon Police said Jennifer Lackard has been terminated from the department effective immediately. Mount Vernon Police said the charges are unrelated to her duties with the Mount Vernon Police Department and do not stem from any conduct associated with the department or the performance of her official responsibilities, adding that it remains fully committed to its nationally recognized wellness unit. Now, bail was set at $75,000 cash, and she's due back in court on September 25th. Now, Jennifer Lackard's husband is named in the indictment, but police said he is not in custody in New York. Now, meanwhile, Jennifer Lackard's son Chase has had multiple prior contacts with law enforcement. Jennifer is a beautiful, beautiful neighbor. I know her for a long time, and I really care for her. I'm really shocked about what's going on right now, one neighbor said. I always help her with anything she needs. I got her. She knows that because the kid is disabled. The neighbor said before officers took Jennifer Lackard away, she asked to speak with him. Her biggest concern, he said, was her younger son who uses a wheelchair. She asked the neighbor to look after him while she was gone. He can't say anything. She's got to do everything for him. Every day, she's got to deal with that. And then she's got to go to work, the neighbor said. Now, guys, this is actively in the news, so, you can keep abreast of it. And my, oh my, I mean, the officials that, are there to protect and serve or to put in place guidelines to save the community, they are the ones now being arrested. What is there left for us? Thank you for listening and catch you on the next one, guys.